Once you have a kid,
morning sex, bye-bye.
Yeah.
Really? I'm not a big morning sex guy. I feel like that's when you're at your worst.
I used to love it.
I just,
Yeah, I'm asexual. Yeah. Wait, what do you mean? Why morning sex?
Well, just because the kid ends up in your bed every morning. They're like, wake up before you want to go back to sleep, you bring them to the bed, the breastfeeding, it's not really sexy.
Yeah, you guys did the pregnancy porn too. That was wild. That's like the one category I don't go to.
I've never watched it either, but she was so determined. She wanted to keep working up until she was like 6 months in. We did one scene where she was so huge and just full of babies. Yeah, that she was just like, you fuck her.
Emily Willis, I was like, I swear, I was like, I'm sitting here, I can barely breathe.
You took maternity leave, basically.
Yeah, basically.
No.
But like, okay, so when I was pregnant, it was peak pandemic, and that was the best time for OnlyFans. Like, the numbers were just through the roof. Everyone had their stimulus checks.
You set the record, right?
I mean, those were my record months for sure.
Okay.
Like, I was not gonna stop working. Yeah.
So it was just, I'm pregnant, but we're killing it with money. And then there are people who are probably extra freaky, want to see the pregnancy stuff.
People
Can you feel the baby kick? Is that weird? Like you got your hand on it and it's like giving you a pound?
I'm
just
you
saying.
asked me what I wouldn't want to talk about. And I had nothing to say, but this is it.
What am I
Here's my line.
I'm just saying, you know, what do people think about
You
that
can't
stuff? I don't watch
You
it.
can't
What do
ask
the
that,
comments
dude.
say?
You cannot ask
Okay,
that.
I'm not asking
But you can ask Adam. Did you feel it?
Soccer kick to the head.
I don't remember. The truth is, I really don't remember.
Do you guys think you've completely revolutionized how people see porn?
No.
In terms of stigma? I think you have.
I think the OnlyFans revolution as a whole has, and I think she was very, very early on to be like a normal person who just started on OnlyFans, and like the level of attention that she got when she first started was insane because it just really felt like you were a normal person who chose to do OnlyFans or Private Snap at the time.
Yeah.
And there was definitely like something about that. Whereas I feel like the public is maybe a little disillusioned to that now, where they realize like, oh, they can make a ton of money. That's why they're doing it.
Yeah, I think maybe it's like the number hits and then American greed, like it's like baked into our DNA. We start saying, oh, that's a reasonable way to make money. Like everything, like we're totally fine like with a pharmaceutical company. We're totally fine with, I'm sure you guys have gone through these like moral gymnastics where you're like, oh, there are things that should be scrutinized, but they're not. And this thing is very heavily scrutinized.
Well, a lot of OnlyFans girls get to like, 20K a month or something. And they're like, oh, I've made it. I'm done. We're the greedy ones who are actually like, no, how are we going to take this to the next level and really make a real fucking business out of it? And then that's like the mentality that led us to like, well, maybe we could do a podcast that's also a porno.
And this is Plug Talk.
Only plugtalk.com.
Okay, so this is, I mean, plug everything. Because I do it.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Just want to throw that in there.
Plug Talk.
Plug Talk.
Interview the porn star. Have sex with her afterwards.
Yes.
Keep the mics on.
No, we switched to the boom mic, which is so annoying because it would be nice to just fuck, but you got to deal with the headset thing.
Now, do you need like, I don't know how your system works, but like, do you need to like, you need some performance enhancing drugs to make this?
Everybody asks me that, and
Come on,
I've never done
like,
it.
don't lie to us.
You know.
No, I wouldn't. Okay, I would never want him to do that. He doesn't do that.
Wait, why not? Why not?
Because all those guys, when you see, like, we've had other guys come on set to fuck girls, and they're like, BRB, I'm gonna do another Viagra, like in the middle of fucking. Like they rely on it the same way people rely on like Adderall for studying. They feel like they can't do it without the drug anymore, you know?